Hi everyone, welcome to our virtual team call for We Can and We Will. So welcome to middle of December. Life's getting busy and life's moving fast, so I thought instead of stressing everyone out with having a team call at a certain time, I would do it virtually, but I do hope in the new year that we'll do our bi-weekly team calls in real time because I need to see you and talk to you, and it keeps me motivated and keeps me wanting to stay in this and see you guys when we do those real time calls. But today we're going to do a virtual call, and it'll be the same as always. I'm going to have a little topic that I'll talk about, um, something that I think is something I struggled with, and then things that can help you guys out. And Lily had asked me to talk about this, so thank you, Lily, for going ahead and reaching out. But if any of you ever have a topic or question, either message me or post it on our team page, contact your personally sponsored coach, and if it's really something that keeps coming up, we'll hammer it out in a team call together. So first and foremost, to remind you that Hammer and Chisel is the new release for December. Mine should be here today, according to the tracking number. I keep checking the mail. It's ridiculous. I cannot wait for that. I will finish my Insanity week this week, but then once my week 4 is done, I can't wait to start that and to do the weights. So please promote that and talk about that. It's reduced, and that is definitely something I will be running in January. So you're welcome to add people in it, welcome to run it with me, but I will be starting a pre-week January the 4th, and then the challenge group with Hammer and Chisel after that. Length of the group, I'm not sure. It'll depend on engagement, but that's kind of my tentative plan now. Size, not an overly popular program, but you're going to have those people who do not want traditional exercise, so do not forget to let them know about the dancing program that they can do at home. And it's also on discount for this month. Recognitions, I want to congratulate Kathleen for rocking it out of the park. She's hit Success Club in one of the hardest months in the year, especially for me as well. December is tough. December people ask you questions, but December people don't want to hand over their money. So today I'm going to talk about recruitment and why I think even though December is a slow month, it's probably the month where being consistent is going to have the biggest payoff. And so what that means is last year, December was a slow month for me. I didn't hit a lot of my goals, and I had a lot of people that I was talking to, and I felt like no one wanted to join me. And I almost thought, okay, I'm not very good at this, or I'm going to throw in the towel. But I think I hit Success Club 21 in the month of January. And why did that happen? I did not hardly have to invite at all in January. It happened because I was consistent in the month of December. And by consistent, I mean in my ability to share on social media time and time again what I was doing, and that's how I was doing my recruiting. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. So a few tips on how to recruit without having to be so blatantly obvious about it. So you will see on my Facebook wall, I usually post twice a day, morning and evening. I'm posting at peak times, and that's something that some of you are doing, but some of you are posting kind of at off times, which usually won't show up in people's news feeds. That's what people don't realize is only about 10% of your friends actually see what you post, and it is related to around heavy activity time. So try to post, I find earlier in the morning and early evening are the best times to post. Also, too, just as an aside note, to increase your affinity, so increasing the number of people who see your posts, you need to actually go on Facebook and like and comment and engage with a bunch of people. If you only post to our groups, the only people who are ever going to see your posts are the people in the groups. So I'm guilty of this. It shouldn't take you a lot of time, but you have to go back to the regular news feed and just like and comment on a bunch of other people's things for your post to appear in their news feeds. If you don't do that, if you only post into our groups and then post one of your own posts to a newsfeed, no one will see it but us. So just a little side note there. You have to kind of go and increase your activity on Facebook for your things to be seen. So here's my tips for my posts. I am posting at least one time per day about clean eating, or exercise. One of the two posts every time is something related to being a healthy lifestyle. People need to see you doing this over and over and over ad nauseum before they're going to A, trust you, and B, see that you're totally doing this legit. Now, those posts that I'm doing aren't necessarily Beachbody. I'd say 20% of my fitness related and cleaning posts will have a direct talk about Beachbody, and you do have to do a direct invite. Sometimes you have to say, if you want to do what I'm doing, message me, ask me questions. You have to be direct sometimes. People might say, oh, I wonder what she's doing, but I'm not going to ask anything. So 20% of my fitness and health posts are going to have a direct invite. I've got a group starting January the 4th. Ask me questions. I'm going to do a free clean eating group. Comment below. It's got to be direct. Not every single time, because that seems just, well, if it was every single time, people are going to stop reading what you're writing because it's the same. Don't make it the same. Make a joke out of a goofy photo. Come up with a quote of your photo. Comment why you like a recipe. So make the caption different, and then people will keep reading it because it's not the same thing. So even though my content is the same, so even though, yes, it's a sweaty selfie over and over and over again, sometimes I'm saying something goofy. Sometimes I'm trying to be motivational. Sometimes I'm trying to stir the pot even with something that might be a little bit controversial. So keep it within your personality, but keep the, I guess, the content, so the words, the text, different, and that keeps it fresh. So I'm finding that that's kind of helpful. So you have to post, and you have to post often. And it's hard. It's not easy to be vulnerable. And that's what you're doing. When you openly and outright post about healthy decisions and things, that can ruffle some feathers, because it's not easy, and not everyone can work out at 6 in the morning. And a lot of people think we might be a little bit crazy for working out at 6 in the morning. And we all know that we're not crazy. We all know that it's not easy. We understand why we're doing it. We're not doing it so that we can fit into a size 2 jean. We're doing it because we care about our health. It makes us feel good. We feel accomplished when we set a goal and we get it done. So we're getting those types of rewards, and it takes a long time to convince people that, hey, you want to try this and you want to try it with me. Because although I'm not perfect, and I don't want to be perfect, and I have slip-ups, and I might not have the perfect body, whatever that is to you, I'm doing this because it makes me feel better. It makes me a better person. It makes me a better wife, a better mom, a better career woman when I take care of me. And I take care of me because I have social support. I take care of me because I have reasons, as long as my arm, for why I'm doing this. Those are the things that people need to see you posting about over and over. If you only do it once in a blue moon, they might like it. They might say, oh, that's nice. Congratulations on a workout. But they're not going to see you as someone who's legitimately living a healthy lifestyle. They need to know why you're living a healthy lifestyle and how you can help them do the same thing. You can help them reach or achieve whatever goals it is, whether it is weight loss. That's a lot of people's motivation, and that's fine. Whether it's because they want to learn to run, whether it's because they just want to feel better, have more energy, feel more confident, whatever the reason is, you need to share a lot of the reasons why you do it so that people can relate to you. The reasons my top reasons may not be my challengers' top reasons, but because I'm posting often, because I'm consistent, because I'm reliable, because they know I'm not going anywhere, all of a sudden I become trustworthy. They comment and reach out to me. So it is great to post about the amazing things that you're doing, and do that, and then also remember to be relatable. Remember that not everybody is going to be able to work out at 6 in the morning, so when that doesn't happen, post about it. When it's late at night, post about it. Just keep changing it up, and almost ad nauseum, over and over and over again, with those images with different text. That's the best advice I can have on how I keep recruiting new people, friends of friends. I'm posting those same type of ideas in open groups, so those open buy and sell groups. And it takes a lot of posts before someone's going to reach out and talk to you. You can't post one time in an open group and say, oh, I have one like and nobody commented and that's the end of that. No, you have to, they're not going to trust you. They don't know who you are. To them, you're just somebody trying to sell something. And how many people in that group are trying to sell something, right? So you have to convince them, and you don't have to convince me. I know all of you are consistent and working hard, and your heart's in the right place, and you're doing this first and foremost for you, and secondly because you find joy and fulfillment in motivating people. So you don't have to convince me because I know you. You have to remember, everyone looking at you, your posts and things, they don't know who you are. They need to learn to trust you. They need to learn what you're all about. And then they're going to reach out to you. Trust me, they will reach out to you. This is health and fitness. Where do you think this business and industry is going to go? Nowhere. It's going to change and evolve and have fads and have trends, but at its core, healthy eating and exercise will always be a demand for people. It will always be in high demand. I, for one, think that Beachbody will keep morphing and changing. They already have. Look at what they've done. So they've created Beachbody On Demand for people who want to have the virtual. They're creating now master challenge groups, these huge, massive challenge groups to connect people all over the nation. They're coming up with weight exercise videos. They've got a new one coming out that's just directed towards like Marine Corps. I mean, that's a huge subunit. So my point is that I don't think we're ever going to have something that we can't talk about and promote. We're always going to have something to change and evolve, because health and fitness isn't going anywhere. That's why I feel that as long as I'm still slowly moving forward, I keep having fun with the groups, I'm keep changing and feeling more fit myself, then there is still a need and a reason to do this. Someone in a group the other day when we were doing Thankful Thursday, which I just loved, said, thank you, Angie, for running these groups. Please never stop. What a simple comment that meant the world to me, because I do put a lot of time and effort into it, and that one sentence motivated me to say, yep, I am doing the right thing. Yep. Being vulnerable on Facebook and having my mom say, really, do you need to keep posting that? Yeah, damn straight I do, Mom, because I'm actually helping people. I'm helping me because it's keeping me on track. I feel good. I feel healthy. I feel grounded, and I feel like I can handle the stress of life and handle the stress of being a mom. So yeah, you're right. It is worth me posting those goofy things. So if you can own that and feel that and trust that this business does bring people good results and a sense of community and belonging and a safe place to be themselves, then you're in the right place. You're in the right business. And unless you're confident in sharing that, your business will move very slowly. You need to believe in the products and believe in the accountability groups and believe in yourself as a good coach. And once you start to do that, you're going to see your business explode. You're going to see that recruiting becomes a lot easier. Where have I found these words? Experience, so doing it over and over again, but also reading personal development. I love The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. I love You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero, I think it's Sincero. Those types of books, even if I read them a couple pages every so often, it fuels my fire. So I do suggest doing that if you are kind of struggling on any area of your life. I mean, it doesn't just go to my business. This translates into myself as a mom, myself as a wife, myself as a physio. Like, those words you do need that. I mean, your body needs healthy food. Your mind needs motivational words, if you will. So I think that's probably good. I don't want to have you sitting here for too long. I want you to comment below, ask questions, go ahead and be vulnerable. Go ahead and put yourself out there. Take away the negative feedback that you might get, and if you really truly know in your heart why you're doing this, once you get those couple of messages thanking you for making someone feel better, thanking you for teaching a family to eat well, it will keep you going. It'll keep you pushing, and you'll know why you joined and why you're going to continue to participate and be a part of this great and supportive team. So there's our virtual call for Tuesday. I'm going to wish you all a Merry Christmas, and I'm going to not say Happy New Year because I'm going to do something in between Christmas and New Year's. And please keep using our team page. We've got one more week left, or we're in week 3 of the challenge groups, and then I want us really all to focus on our large, huge, better together accountability group over the new year. Really push that there's going to be new stuff coming up in the new year, as there'll be a lot of people who will want to switch it up and change it up once they get through their Christmas. They'll be thinking into their New Year's resolutions and their health and fitness goals. So we're going to use that group like crazy. And yeah, so as always, message me, message your coaches, ask questions, participate, have fun, stay fit, eat well, cheat a little, and just feel good. Talk to you soon.